TFO Week 4 action. Lord of the Rings versus Planet Viltrum. Thanks for spending some time down in the Palace of Love with Tim. Hopefully this announcing is a little more pleasant than at least what I've been on the receiving end. I've found myself muting a good number of my games, which is frustrating. So hopefully Bobby and Jenk don't mind me rattling on here. So we got a big matchup. Planet Viltrum, who just received the ball. They are ranked number 1, sitting atop the power rankings, undefeated, one of 4 teams undefeated. They've got a W04 streaking way down the field. Mary, but the defender comes up to block. Lord of the Rings sits at number 10, 2-1, both solid positive point differentials. Got a heavy pass team. He is able to get the ball off, but it's blocked. And that brings up a 3rd and 10. Lord of the Rings hoping here to have a strong D. Tree Bear gets tied up. There's one man open, and they do find the Immortal is right there for a nice 15-yard gain on that 3rd down to move the chains. Let's see what Invincible does. It's 4 wide. He's got a chance, but he decides to use everybody as a distractor and then race down. It looked like a lot of man-on-man coverage. Picked up 9. Now they do that off tackle. The line collapses, but it's a little too late. And I think that's Omni-Man is to the 10, to the 5, and brought down just short of the line at the 1. Let's see if they punch it in. Looks like they're going to pitch it to the near side. They do. He's got a lot of green, and the defense read it wrong. So Omni-Man will stride in. And Planet Viltrum starts off again looking relatively dominant on that first drive. There's somebody there. It looked like actually 2 people, but alas, that's it. I would love to be able to edit the ROM so you could have a better kick block. Like the closer you get, the more people are there. If you actually impact the holder, all those things would affect it. But I believe right now it's just a simple stat. Someone either attempts to block it or not. He's got his little dump off for Aragon. So now we get to see Lord of the Rings offense. And let's see, we've got Gandalf the Wizard. I'm assuming he's in white here. He's going to fire it once again to Aragon, LSR Aragon, who comes up. Great little run there. 2 quick dump offs, and they're already inside the 40 of the Viltrum. Gandalf's going to keep another pass, but the Battle Beast. That's nose tackle went right through the center. That's not what you want to see. You're going to find that a little more with these ever-changing conditions. A little bit of pressure. Once again, Aragon, who's heavily featured in this offense, getting that ball regularly. Now we've got a man in motion. It's a called play, and Gandalf is going to... His cape and his hat and his staff are all grabbed, and he's brought down by Maul and Clone. Again, they've got the fake. Again, they've got Aragon in the middle. They're certainly finding him. And that brings up an important 3rd and 8. Will they go field goal? They're going red gun. We've got 2 heavy pass teams battling it out. He's actually got 2 dump-offs in the middle. Once again, Aragon is there. And the Ranger gets it down to the 4. Let's see if the line will hold on this play. It does, actually, and they just plunge up the middle. Great play call. Everybody was thinking pass with this high pass offense, but Aragon, heavily featured here on this first drive, fires right down the center. A little bit of pressure. Sneaks it through, though. And we're looking at ourselves at a tie game, 7-7. Theoden fires it. Immortal awaits at the 15. Dodges one guy. And brought down just short of the 35. Double back set for Invincible. Looks like he's going to hand it off this time to the robot, who, makes a great little juke and jive. Didn't look incredibly fast, but it doesn't matter. It's a huge 40-yard pickup. A little head shake there is all you need when you have the agility of a robot. This time the nose tackle for the Lord of the Rings comes in and messes up the play. 2nd and 10. Invincible fading back. Everybody's pretty covered. Can he get the pull back? He can. Mary makes a catch under coverage. You could see Invincible motioning him, come back, and then he fired it in there under coverage. Lucky, could have been picked. Now it's a called play. Dangerous. This is it. What's going to happen? Oh, and super lucky. That Omni Girl or some Supergirl, whatever, falls on the ball. That could have easily gone the other way. And it's a big stop. It's 3rd and 13. What's going to happen here? Double back set. Invincible looks to pretend to hand it off. It's the flea flickers. Got his dump off. Has to bring him back a little bit. Doesn't matter. Look how strong he is to assert that he for sure got the first. I think he had on the first effort. Second effort was a guarantee. Let's see if they plunge up the middle. No, they do the off tackle, and he will avoid. And it's a TD. So Planet Viltrum with Omni-Man comes right back. It's nothing but TDs in this game. As these two high-powered teams are duking it out blow for blow. It's like a slap contest. Who will be standing? Sinclair fires it deep down the center. Gollum finds his precious and then races up. Stupid hobbits have tackled me at the 15-0, and Gollum is not happy. His body withering from no sun, giving all of his energy to the ring. And that's going to bring in Bilbo, the fat little hobbit. Bilbo Baggins. Always been his plan to dethrone him. It's a flea flicker on their side. This time they're going deep for the elf, who surfs down the tail of the woolly mammoth while firing arrows into the defender, which causes him to fall, and it's a touchdown. Just like that. That is how you respond. Legolas with a great catch. +1 on receiving and +1 on agility for that elf. And he's there. A lot of pressure, but no block. And again, it's 14-14. Another slap dealt by Lord of the Rings. Theoden with the boot to the Immortal, who fields it at the 10, trying to stay in the center of the field. Got a lot of green, but keeps his feet. Hits the outside, still alive, and gets out past the 40. Pretty impressive return. It's 4 wide for Invincible, who surveys the field, quickly decides to take off. Thought he was going to get tackled. Fired it to Omni-Man for a nice 8-yard gain when it looked like he was going to get dragged down from the back at the line of scrimmage. Here comes that flea flicker. They spend too much attention on the running back, and Hail Mary is there. What a catch. Just lofts it up, and these pass teams are coming out and showing why. We probably should have gone heavy pass this year, much to my dismay with my shit-ass heavy rush team. So 14-21 again. Slap number 3 dealt by Planet Viltrum. Here comes Bilbo filling in for Gollum. He's doing a pretty good job and gets out to the 45 himself. When you do have that ring of invisibility, it is helpful to just disappear while they're chasing. Here comes a weak side open. Oh, a big tackle there. He shed the linebacker and only held him to 3. I thought that was going to be an 8 or 9 yard pickup. And there's a lot of pressure and duplicate. Seemed like it was in 2 places at once. Blocked the running back, then tackled the QB. And they're in for a long 3rd down. Let's see what they do. Flea flicker. They've got 2 men wide open. The elf once again. But oh, the elf had too much mead right before the dwarf was distracting him. And that is painful. Oh, and the line collapses, and now it's a double slap right back. Let's see if they can capitalize. Our first double mistake. They missed the wide open Legolas, the elf racing down, and then they didn't hold the line on the punt block. Invincible keeps it himself, should have his dump off, decides to use it himself, does use the blocker nicely to pick up 12. 102, time not a factor for Planet Viltrum here, will be for Lord of the Rings. Oh, he's got 2 guys, Hail Mary, threw it perfectly. I thought he was going to wait a little too long, and Hail Mary was going to sit on the edge, did not. So Bobby Lesher's Planet Viltrum takes a 2-score lead as we wind up the end of the half. Let's see what happens here. Not blocked. And now Lord of the Rings reeling a little bit. You can see him rubbing that cheek. The double slap almost hit the knockout temple blow. Here comes Bilbo, avoids one, but then is brought down by the 29. So they only have 40 seconds left. What are they going to do? Are we going to see a flea flicker here? I think we are. The defender is there, and they fired into coverage. Waste a lot of time for only 4 yards. Not what they wanted. Don't give them. Don't mind the play call that they went with there. All right, he's got his little WR2, but it's a shitty throw, forces him off his line. So only 18 seconds. They need a red gun. They need a deep WR1 going, an unguarded WR1 who is going to be picked up. Let's see, what can Aragon do with his feet? He's making some great moves, but he's got to score and will not. Unfortunately, probably should have kneeled it down there. So a huge second quarter. 21 points to lift Planet Viltrum with a 14-point lead. Thanks for the upskirt. Let me readjust my crotch area. And now, Lord of the Rings does get to start with the ball. Bilbo's had a couple of decent returns. Last one was not his best. Avoids the first wave. Avoids the second wave. Makes some great moves to get behind everybody. Here he comes. That little hobbit was chasing some rations there. Somebody called him in for second breakfast, and he was racing down the field. Called play, gets the ball off. Incomplete. Handoff. Gonna take it him? No, he faked to take it himself. Did he move people out of the way? Look at Aragon, what a hero. A great double effort, yards after the catch to pick up a first down there when he was immediately wrapped up. Aragon's been playing amazingly well. He's got several open men. Gamgee! Doesn't matter. The true hero of Lord of the Rings, Samwise Gamgee, is able to blast it through. Wizard Gandalf suddenly drawing this to within a one-score game. And that's just the opening that Lord of the Rings needed. Gandalf had said, at first light, after the second half, after the halftime, I will score. And there he was, keeping the hope alive. Mortal should have cut to the inside there. Still a decent return, double back set. They're going flea flicker. He's got the WR2. The jumper does not catch it. The diver makes the first initial miss, second initial miss. Only one more man has a chance, and it is touchdown. 3 divers, and just like that, just when you thought Lord of the Rings was kind of looking pretty, starting to get some momentum, Invincible says, no. Let me show you how to roll. And Lesher's team, living up to the hype. The previous champion, putting his thumbprint on his team, putting his boot on the neck of Lord of the Rings. And a big stop there. 8 minutes of Tecmo time left, down by 14. Let's see what these guys can do. Aragon's wide open. Gandalf's been making some great decisions today. Nice 11-yard catch. They don't need a panic. They just need a couple of drives and a stop. And it's a called play. Not what they want. Rexplode. Says, what do you think about that glazed donut? They leave WR1 wide open, instead double teaming. Oh, Aragon. Aragon's gotten so much press they double teamed him, but he had Legolas wide open. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. Whatever. He's got his double choices. This time Gamgee is going to catch, but it does not get the first. Gamgee thought he was going to be quick enough, but he didn't roll his agility score that high. Lucky to get the kick off with as much time as that took. Deep, deep booming kick, which will not be returned. So Viltrum now, looking to for sure burn a little bit of clock. Obviously a score here would be devastating. Everyone's covered. He's going to force it into Hail Mary, and it's a bad decision. Invincible, bad decision. Oh, he's not going to get credit for the pick, but they are going to retain possession, and just like that, the quick turnover, Lord of the Rings, right back into strike. Unfortunately, Gandalf runs into somebody and then gets stabbed in the back by Battle Beast. 2nd and 14. Slight offset. Gandalf gonna fake the handoff. Gonna have a chance right on the sideline for Samwise, and it's a nice first down, and it's 1st and goal. at the 9. Double back set for Gandalf. He's going to do the flea flicker. He's got his up man, Aragon. Touchdown! The future High King. Look at LSR Aragon. There he is. He's banging elves. He's banging humans. He's scoring touchdowns. He's ruling the land. He's killing people with a sword. That's pretty sweet. God, I thought that was going to doink him. And great comeback there, you thought. When they were stopped and then had to kick the deep punt, you thought they were in big trouble. Immortal looks like he's dropped a condition or two. Gets out to the 28. Let's see what happens here. They are going to have a shitty throw. Somehow, Hail Mary grabs it on the comeback. Once again, I thought that could have been picked. Let's see what they do here. Called play. Ooh. I think that was going to be a flea flicker, and I think they're lucky that was not a fumble. 3rd and 7. If they give this up, they do have the quick dump off. He moves them. Actually, good throw in stride there. I was worried he let him too much. So they're right at the 50, clinging to that 7-point lead. A lot of pressure. Oh, he gets the ball off, man. Invincible is doing a great job with his timing of the throws. Not waiting too long, not waiting too fast, not throwing too quick. Another called play. Danger! Danger! The Balrog picks up the ball, and that's exactly what Lord of the Rings needed. They are right in this game now, folks. Here comes Gandalf. Let's see what we got. He wants to run. Once again, though, he makes a shitty decision. Is he going to get any help? He will not. Flaxan leader with the sack. Running into the wrong gap. Hey, dog. They go flea flicker. Too much attention paid to the running back. The nice dump off to Samwise. Not a lot of speed, but he's a reliable catcher. Picks up 14. That's all they need. Got a lot of pressure coming up at him. But Aragon is there for a hero, and that's another touchdown for Aragon. Great play, LSR Aragon. Rocking and rolling. And we are an extra point away from a tied ball game. We haven't had one blocked yet. They are going to show him, and it's blocked. Oh, that is painful to be a point down after all that. Let's see if that comes back to be uber nightmare. Immortal, making some shitty decisions. Gets out to the 29. It's a flea flicker. He's got his guy wide open. Man, a great quick throw to Hail Mary, who's wide open. 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Hail Mary. And now we need Viltrum to shank their extra point. What a play by Invincible. At just enough time. Soon as the ball hit his hands, he lofted it. There is a man there. Ugh, and they sneak it through. An 8-point lead with these bullshit extra point lineups. Shitty little kick to Bilbo. That is 19. Doesn't take a great angle. Only gets to the 31. Still lots of time. 3:30 left. The line. Oh, and he did a great job himself firing it fast. To Gamgee, there was a lot of pressure there in Gandalf's face, but he's a wise old man, and a butterfly told him to throw the ball. If only he could recruit the Eagles. Gamgee with a diving catch! Cast a little magic there. He cast a little darkness on the defender's helmet. Couldn't see, even though he was right there. Called play. This could be dangerous. Oh, no, and it bites him back. Oh, you live by this play, you die by this play. And Rexplode gets some help with some blockers. Sprinting down the field, one man to beat. Can he hurl him? He cannot. Burns up a lot of clock and gets to the 22. 2 minutes left. Here comes a pitch. Omni-Man working. Gets 9. Oh, actually, give him 10. My eyes deceived me. That was a first down. Need a stop. Got to hold him to a field goal here. That's not going to happen. Painful, painful. Viltrum getting a little lucky there at the end. Lord of the Rings put up a very good fight. But Invincible says, hey, you see this red spot on my junk? What do you think about it? Sinclair with a deep fire down. Bilbo fields it out to the 30. Pretty much we need like a 2 immediate TD strike here. They go back to what burned them. Gonna do that quick dump off to Aragon. Can he keep running? Oh, really needed to split the line there. He's had a great game, but it's just not gonna be enough. Gamgee makes a sweet little move. Now they're just going for point differential here. Can they get over 40? Got his man wide open. Gonna try to fire to Gamgee, who's had several diving catches in coverage. What are they gonna do here? Called play. He fights. Back to the line of scrimmage. 16 seconds left. Are we running the same thing? Are we passing? We're trying to run the same thing. He gets stuffed. Last play. What do we do? Same lineup. Are they going to swing it to the near side this time? No, they're going to plunge it, but it doesn't matter. He's in. Called play or not, he's in. LSR Aragon wanted those points. And so again, the Lord of the Rings, I mean, we're looking at a 90-point game. Pretty impressive. But Viltrum squeezes out at the end. Unless there's a fumble on this play. I don't think there can be a fumble on that side. Oh, well, they recover. Holy shit, this would be... Oh, no, it doesn't matter. They're fucking down by 8. I was going to say, for a second, I got confused on the math. So Aragon wants to pad his stats a little bit. See if he can get around him. He's fighting. Look at him fight. Look at the effort for the High King. Put that man in charge. So it was that huge second quarter. Look at the passing percentage for both QBs. 84% to 73%. Gandalf kicking serious ass. LSR Aragon, 13 catches for 224 yards. That is goddamn impressive. Well, it's been fun, folks. Thanks for spending time down in the Palace of Love with Tim.